Okay, so you've quit your job, you've started your business, it is now day one. What in the world should your schedule look like? Stay tuned. What's up, y'all? This is Sean Slaughter, realtor and investor. And today we're going to talk about setting a schedule. Now, when you're working a 9 to 5, the thing that most people like about working a 9 to 5 is that the schedule is already set for them. The system is already set for them. You know that you have to be at work by 7. You get off work at 5. Your lunchtime is at 12. I used to teach, so my planning time was, at a certain, let's say 2 to 2:45 or whatever it is. But those things are already in place. If you want to take off from work, you have to turn in a piece of paper. There's all kind of systems and schedules in place that help you be productive at your job. So today we're going to actually look at a real schedule that I actually use. And because I don't have a traditional 9 to 5 and most of my work is doing real estate as a realtor or investing, I want to show you the schedule that I set up for me. All right. This is so important if you're starting your own business, because if not, you're going to get up at 10 o'clock. You're going to be watching streaming channels. You're going to be eating potato chips at noon. You're going to do 1 hour work and think you've done something when you're not making any money. You're going to wonder, well, what could I have done differently? What could I have done differently? All right, so let's check this out. So this is my schedule, okay? From 6 to 10 p.m. And I want to kind of go over some certain things. Now, this is the way that I do a schedule. Many other people actually have every hour and every minute lined out for what they do. And I'm not against that. I've done that before, but I know me, right? And so I do blocks of time. It's pretty much what I do. Also, the important thing about the schedule I'm about to show you is that if I do not do these things, then I have not been productive. And you need to do these things every single day in order to reach your weekly goals and then your monthly goals, which add up to your year-end goal. Okay? So, first things first, I believe in going to the gym. Now, I don't go to the gym every day. I go to the gym 3 times a day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But gym and education, and here's the key thing, education. I love going to the gym because I read my audiobooks and I listen to my podcasts while I'm at the gym. That's one of the places I do it, especially my audiobooks, because I'm able to stop and actually take notes or dictate notes. Every single day, you should be listening to something, whether it's personal development or something specific to your career or the thing that you're doing. So I'm doing real estate, so I'm listening to sales and how to be a better real estate agent. But a lot of times I'm listening to personal development on how to become a better person. I also like listening to psychology and sociology audiobooks that kind of help me to understand human nature. All these things benefit my real estate and investment career, all right? Working out is just good. It's just good to start the day running. I do an hour and a half, do 30 minutes. Walk on the treadmill, do some jumping jacks. You can work out at home if you want to. I like leaving the house because I have an office at my house. So I like leaving the house. That's why I go to the gym. So important. Get your education, get your workout. Income producing tasks, okay? And again, this schedule can be applied to anything that you're doing, okay? Any kind of entrepreneurial venture that you're doing, you can tweak this to fit. So my income producing tasks are about 4 hours from 8 to 12. And what do these tasks include? Researching and creating content like I'm doing right now. Researching things, looking at things that I have, that I've saved. I like using Google Drive, so I have all my content and things that I've researched and ideas in my Google content or in my notes app. Now, when I say engage in social media, I do not mean sending cat pictures. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about stuff that can produce income. This may be creating an ad. on Facebook. This may be doing a live webinar. Sometimes I'll do them maybe around closer to lunch. Sometimes I'll do them later on in the evening. Just depends. But that's what engaging on social media is. It is things that will directly connect me to clients that can produce income. Okay. I'll ask my clients for referrals. I'm asking my clients for reviews. All right. So I'm going back to past clients, checking up with them. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Asking for reviews. You know, hey, how's the house going? How's everything? How's the move? My clients, when they buy a house with me, every single year, I send them a gift. I do some cold calling. I did more cold calling last year than I'm going to do this year because I just feel like the 80-20 rule, I want to spend 20% of my time doing things that produce 80% of my results. And I found that doing research and creating content gave me way more results, way more views, way more engagement with people than cold calls. And then identifying investment properties. So I have, currently I have 2 investment properties, and I'm always looking for more ways to invest. From 1 to 2 p.m., follow up with clients and find inventory. So you might be like, Sean, you don't wake up the first thing in the morning and follow up with your clients? My goal is not to, okay? Does that mean I don't? Of course I do. My clients truly are my priority, but my clients don't drive my day, all right? You create a schedule that drives and dictates your day, all right? If you have a space that you need to really take care of a need at that moment and the client is calling, or you've been trying to call this client, this client's calling back, take that client's call. People are important, so treat them with that importance. But I would prefer to block my time off to follow up with clients, because what I'm really doing with this block time schedule is that I'm focusing just on this at this time. I'm not multitasking, and I am horrible when it comes to not multitasking. But this is the way that it keeps me from not doing a trillion things at one time. I take my clients and I split them up. A lot of real estate agents do this. This is not new, but if you're outside of real estate, you have active clients you're working with, you have hot leads, clients that are interested, have called, you've talked to them, you've built some kind of rapport. You have nurture leads. I split my nurture leads into 2, weekly leads and weekly and monthly. Basically meaning these nurture leads I need to reach out to weekly because they're close to becoming hot leads. These other monthly nurture leads, I reach out to on a monthly basis because they may be 6 months out from buying a house or 6 months out from selling a house. So I reach out to them on a monthly basis. Quarterly leads is actually not leads. Well, they are leads. So I have quarterly leads that I reach out to, but my quarterly leads also are those that have worked with me on buying or selling a home in the past. I like to reach out to them once a quarter, check in on them. Pretty much it, right? It's the human thing to do. Also, what you're going to see here is checking priority mail, email, okay? Now, when I start my income producing tasks, I glance at my email. I don't click on it. I just glance at the headings to see who sent me what, right? I have several email addresses, and that's how I organize my emails. I check my Sean Slaughter Homes email just for anything that's pressing. I just scan it. I mean, it takes me like literally 60 seconds. And if there's something pressing, usually it's only 1 or 2 things. But this is the time I actually go and check priority mail, right? So if it's not pressing, it's not a high priority, but it may be a medium priority, I might check it at this time. And usually that's only 4 or 5 or 6 emails. Maybe I reached out to a lead and they responded. Maybe somebody said, hey, I like this house, I want to go see it. That's where I'm kind of checking those emails. But I'm not spending a whole bunch of time checking email, all right? It is a time waster, and it is not productive, and it is not income producing. That's why it's not up here. Next, I'm meeting with clients and I'm touring homes, all right? Many of my clients, I have to wait till they get off work. And so 2:30 to 4 or 5, it actually can go a little bit later than that, to be honest. But that's my block schedule for doing that. Then I have a piece called Daily Reflection from 4:30 to 5. where I'm journaling, I'm taking or reviewing notes. This is where maybe the books that I've read that morning, I'm now looking at the notes that I've taken. This is where you're kind of reflecting on the day. How did the day go? What did you do that went well? All that type stuff, all right? So this is extremely important. It's funny, as I'm talking to you, I just got a high priority email on a house that I've listed. But it's all good, we'll take care of that. So that's my daily reflection. Lastly is family time and flex time. This is where I'm hanging out with family. My wife, who's getting off of work, we've reconnected. My girls, one is in college, one's in high school. They are now home and or available, I should say. And I'm talking to them, chopping up with them. I'm paying bills, I'm checking non-priority mail, I'm surfing the web, I'm watching streaming, I'm doing whatever I feel like doing. From 6 to 5, I'm not doing whatever I feel like doing. I'm sticking to a schedule. This is my system. Every day, stick to my system. And you need to be very strict and stringent about your system. Because when you were at your job, you couldn't just show up to work at 11 o'clock when you're supposed to be there at 9. If you had certain tasks that were due, hey, I need these as a teacher. Hey, you got these lesson plans due by this time, on this date. You can't just be like, well, I'm gonna give that to you a week later, whenever I feel like it. No. So you need to make sure that you're creating a schedule and use these things: gym and education, income producing tasks, following up with clients, meeting with clients, daily reflection. All right? And then flex time, family and flex time. Let me know what you think. What kind of schedule do you have? I would love to see what you've come up with, what you've customized for yourself, and just put it in the comments below. Please make sure you subscribe and that you follow. And I really appreciate you guys. Hit the bell as well. It's Sean Slaughter, the House of Motivation, where inspiration lives. Talk to you later. Peace.